Intention. A thing intended, an aim or plan. A plan. It seems so simple. Create a plan and follow that intention. And yet it feels like daily distractions are completely overwhelming our lives. From media consumption to the people we interact with, to the ruminating thoughts intruding our brains. So much noise coming from every source. These constant external factors begin to affect our internal spirits, and over time, it gets so easy to wake up one morning wondering where the time has gone, where the years have gone, just living our lives going through the motions. This lack of control, a lack of agency over the time you spend in your life can be a very sad and disheartening realization. When we don't live an intentional life, every aspect, good or bad, from our external world influences the way we think, the way we spend our time, and the way we view ourselves and society. We no longer choose what we see or consume, and it begins to feel like we are merely just subjects or robots that absorb anything that comes our way. We get stuck in endless routines and cycles which become a constant in our lives. A lack of intentional living is something that so many of us have and will experience in life. But it doesn't have to continue for our entirety. Living with intention in every action that you do and every thought that consumes your mind requires daily practice and a continual effort to create a life narrative that supports the purpose and goals that you want. Taking true control and creating a conscious effort in how we use our minutes, what we fill our days with, and what we feed our minds, bodies, and spirits with, will not only bring us back to the present moment, but it will create a sense of purpose and meaning in our lives that will help to align us with our true selves. The benefits of living with intention are exponentially advantageous. Number 1, a true sense of control and agency over your own life is created. When you intentionally choose how you spend your time, choosing how you speak, and how you intentionally think, you become fully in control of your existence and how you want to show up to this world. Without relying fully on external factors to shift your reality, you end up serving your highest self and creating a life that you choose. You get to decide how you want to experience life, and what you want to see, and how you want to perceive everything around you. Actively choosing what you participate in reinforces the habits that you want to create and the lifestyle that you want to embrace. Actively taking time to choose how you speak, what words you say to others, rather than aimlessly communicating with your emotions, which are often volatile and fleeting, not only communicates your high levels of self-awareness and control, but also gives you full power in how you want to express yourself to others and the world. And perhaps most important, actively choosing the thoughts that percolate and develop in your mind rather than becoming completely engulfed in a spiral of incessant, unproductive ideas, creates the entire framework for your outlook on life, which therefore completely shifts your reality into an experience that is fully in your control. Number 2, with gaining a sense of control, you also gain confidence in your life, your abilities, and who you are as a person. Developing confidence in yourself can oftentimes feel like a lifelong struggle, but with a sense of control over all areas in your life, confidence is naturally built. As you choose how you spend your minutes, you become confident in the activities and actions that you partake in. You gain confidence in your ability to communicate, and you gain confidence in your own voice and messages that you want to share. Make every decision with self-assurance, knowing that every action that you participate in is a reflection of the way you want to experience life. Even if you are wary or unsure of a decision you are making, the more you participate in experiences and actions that align with your true values, all decisions that you make, even the ones you are a bit unsure about, will still hold a sense of reassurance in the unknown outcomes. Decision-making becomes easier. Remember, you have naturally built the confidence in your ability to make decisions in the past. This idea of continued reinforcement and control in your own decisions helps to solidify who we are and what we want to do in our day-to-day lives. Number 3, intentional living makes us more present. With the ability to control our own actions and thoughts, living in the moment becomes instinctive. We are no longer sidetracked by external forces, and when we learn to create intentional thoughts, we no longer allow negative noise or ruminating ideas to obstruct our minds and cloud our visions. Living with intention brings us back to the present moment and makes us highly aware of our surroundings, our experiences, and the people we are interacting with. We begin to notice the little things that make up our days because we now choose to see them. It's like driving a car, blinking, and you're at the destination without realizing how or when you got there. Not paying attention to your surroundings and not being intentional with what you choose to absorb in your life creates a blurring effect in our memories and experiences. A great fear for many is waking up one morning and realizing 5 or even 10 years plus have passed without you even seeing where you wanted to go. It's just the same as driving a car without realizing how you got to your destination. So be present. Experience clarity in everyday activities and moments. Intentionally embrace and remember all the little things, and you won't wake up years down the line wondering how you got there. Number 4. Living with intention becomes a reflection of your true self, brings clarity to your goals, life purpose, plans, and core life values. When you choose intention in all areas of your life, your goals become clearer and your why becomes clearer. It's so easy to mindlessly walk through life when you're so influenced by all the systems put in place. Go to school, get a job, make money, buy a house, make more money, and the cycle continues. While all of those aspects of life are valid and can be positive experiences, so many of us are just drifting past all of these phases of life just to get to the next step, simply because that is what we were told to do. However, if we set an intentional plan of what we want for our lives, things begin to change. Reflecting on your daily goals and your purpose, and setting an action plan to seek what you truly want every day helps to create a life that is authentically yours to discover. Your core life values also become abundantly clearer. How are you going to show up in the world in a way that supports who you really are? What activities align with who you are and what you enjoy doing? What aspects of life are important to you? Choose what you want to do in this life. Number 5, intentional living promotes gratitude. Being thankful and really appreciating what you have in your surroundings becomes so much easier to do when you're living with intention. You start to recognize the value of everything around you, and you begin to realize just how lucky you truly are. Intentional living helps us to see new perspectives in everything and opens our eyes to parts of life that are most important to us, such as relationships, or our own self-development, or our career or purpose. Shifting our reality to live a more intentional life can be quite simple in many ways. Here are some methods that we can all implement to create more intentional action in our lives. Curating a morning routine. A morning routine doesn't necessarily have to be a 2-hour process. Setting time for a long morning routine may work for some, but it isn't a universal or realistic solution for everyone. The important takeaway is setting aside some intentional time for yourself, even if it's just a few minutes. Morning routines are popular because they are effective in setting your daily intentions, prioritizing your values, and creating an energetic shift in the way you start your days. If you frequently get out of bed in a rush with anxiety and in a state of confusion or exhaustion, what follows throughout your day will likely be a continuation of these same feelings, and already you're at the mercy of your emotions. If you start your day intentionally scrolling on socials, you've now shifted your focus to the outside world rather than focusing on your own internal needs, wants, and desires. Instead, creating an intentional routine with activities that support how you want to feel in the morning and how you want to set your day helps to bring awareness and value to every occurrence right from the start. Replacing your anxiety-inducing alarm clock with a slow morning and early sunrise alarm clock will make it easier and more comfortable to wake up. Replacing reaching for your phone with reaching for a book will help to redirect this negative habit and instead create a positive intentional action. Whether you also incorporate journaling, exercise, meditation, taking time to make your favorite drink, or something else that brings you value and purpose in your morning routine, as long as your actions are activities that you choose to do and are in line with the values in your life, you are one step further in curating a life that aligns with your true desires. Intentionally scheduling and prioritizing relationships, activities, and goals. If you are using the excuse of you're too busy as a reason for why you're neglecting areas of your life that you supposedly value, you're doing it wrong. Everyone is busy and has things to do, but making the intentional time to schedule in areas of your life that you really do value will make all the difference in how you show up for yourself and others. If you prioritize relationships with your loved ones, make time in your schedule to nurture that relationship. It can be as simple as scheduling a phone call or scheduling time once a week or once every couple of weeks to see them. The key is to intentionally make and create the time instead of relying on chance or fate that you will eventually see them when the time is right and you're less busy. This also applies to activities that you value in your life, such as exercise, hobbies, starting a new project, or socializing. Literally schedule in time for each activity just as you would if you were scheduling time to complete tasks for work. Not only will you start creating a more well-balanced life, but knowing that every activity that you partake in is chosen with intention will become a reflection of the life that you want to live. Curate your social media to support your personal life values. Social media gets a bad rap for various valid reasons, but if you take control of how you use social media, interacting with it can become a very positive experience. If you curate your platforms to viewing individuals that bring you joy, peace, acceptance, or open your eyes to new positive perspectives, social media can be an enriching part of your life. Instead of mindlessly scrolling on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, only follow accounts that bring value to you and share messages that align with your own core values and make you feel good. It can take a lot of restraint to step away from receiving mindless entertainment from fast-paced content. But choosing the programs that you are going to absorb will help to support your life values, life intentions, overall happiness, and life satisfaction. Create a vision board that addresses all areas of your life. Vision boards are effective tools that can help you gain clarity. I used to never make vision boards because I was scared that I wouldn't achieve the goals. However, this is the wrong mindset to have. Vision boards aren't meant to be a source of anxiety or immense pressure for your life. Instead of viewing the board as a goals board, view it as simply the direction you want to take your life. The things you put on your board should be reflections of what's important to you and how you want to feel. Everything you put on your vision board should align with your true self and should be intentionally placed there. Vision boards are wonderful reminders for whenever you're feeling lost or whenever you forget why you're doing something in your life. The importance of a vision board is to gain clarity for all intentional decisions that you make. Intentional living can be such a powerful way to experience life. It allows you to open new doors and have the confidence to close the ones you know are no longer right for you. Intentional living means showing up every day for yourself and only participating in activities that support who you truly are and how you want to feel in this lifetime. Just like many self-improvement tactics, learning to live with intention does take time, and it's not an overnight solution to distractions that have been ingrained in us for years. However, with continual practice, self-awareness, and learning to redirect our minds and our actions to things that we choose to think about and participate in, eventually, intentional living will become a natural part of our lives, supporting us in thriving ways we couldn't even imagine.